Jingle Bell Rock or Jingle Bell Reggae, it is. Okay, let's head into the KUAM News Link Zoom room where we have Roke Alcantara of That's Hot Par and the Mighty Purple Empire. I don't know who he's got with him. Morning, Roke.
Morning, Chris.
Morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, so I know you just dropped a new episode of That's Hot Par with Senator Clint Ridgell, right?
Yes, correct. That was just last night, actually.
And let's go ahead and just to kind of set the table a little bit. Can you tell us exactly what That's Hot Par is all about?
Yes. So we, we're big fans of the show Hot Ones on YouTube with the host Sean Evans. He talks to a lot of people, obviously stars, celebrities and stuff, and they showcase a bunch of hot sauce from all over the world. And it was pandemic time, so we were kind of, there was no sports going on. So, we were trying to be innovative, trying to think of something. I just had this idea laying in bed of, like, why not us? Why can't we do something like this? Like, we have a lot of hot sauces on island. We have a hot sauce connoisseur that I'm talking to right now.
Hey.
We just wanted to create a platform for them, a network, and then have some fun during this pandemic, bring some laughter into our local households and see where we can go from there, what kind of support we can get. And pitch the idea to Rob, who, at the time was on a standstill with the sports because of the pandemic. Yeah. So pitch the idea to him. He was super for it, on board with it. And we just got a team together. We talked to a bunch of hot sauce connoisseurs on the island, got a bunch of product together, got our first our first guest, and set the tone from there, man. But really, it is just a network, a local network, a platform for all you hot sauce connoisseurs who want to showcase their product. You guys are selling it online, selling it in the stores, whatever, mom and pops. We even have some off-island locals reaching out to us, showcasing their hot sauce too, and they're out there in Washington, Oregon, California. So it's awesome, man. It's been almost a year in the making, so we're blessed.
And dude, I had no idea. I mean, just from watching the first episode on, like I knew there was a few dynasties on Guam, but man, you guys went deep and.
Yeah,
you
man.
Guys, how many, like, let's say with this latest episode with Senator Clint Ridgell, how many different dynasties and sauces did you guys have in your lineup?
We have 10. We usually do 10 different ones. Sometimes we, of course, we showcase them again. If a lot of people reach out, they want to promote, of course, and support us, so they drop off couple jars here and there, and of course we want to go with the most fresh ones. Of course we get a bunch, and we just got to make sure we're not using old product, and we're using the fresh ones. You guys obviously are making these hot sauces daily, weekly, whatever it is, and we just want to enjoy it and share it.
Dude, Rogue, I love pica, bro, but some of the clips that I watched, bro, I don't even know what the hell what kind of donnie they're putting in there. But have you always, because I wonder about you, have you always been a fan of pica? I mean, you like it hot, or?
Well, not to, toot my horn, but I did win Chap Chow's pica challenge. But spice has just always been a part of our culture, right? Growing up, do at the house. So it's just something that we were always accustomed to. If we wanted to make finadeni, man, we just go to the backyard, and just pick it, and go from there. But now it's like, man, it's just become like a competition. And people are like, "Hey, Rogue, man, let me know, bro, because I got the one. I got, Bro, that, please, do me a little bit of a favor, and, tone it down a little bit." But I want to see reactions to our, a lot of them they're nervous, once they sit down, they're just like, wow, am I really going to do this? Like, how am I going to feel the next day? It's,
Like, let's get this guy, Robert, get him on. Hi, Robert. Good morning.
Morning.
Right on, my man. So do you like what's Robert's deal, Roke?
So Rob is my producer or our producer. He collaborates the content, puts it on paper, and then yeah, we go from there, man. So he does a lot of digging and a lot of researching, and yeah, he's the mind behind the script.
Rob, I want to ask because back in I mean, not even back in the day, but even like a few years ago, the
Mhm.
Denancies and the hot sauces that we have locally, a lot of it was just with kind of like what I like to call like the regular Dunny. I mean, you got Dunny Sali and then you got the Guafi and the different types of, the Samoan, the Thai bird, like the, you know what I mean, Roke, when I say like the regular Dunny, not
Right.
ghost
Mhm.
pepper, not habanero, not the scorpion, not the
For
reaper, all that. But now we have all that stuff. So to me, like I've tried a few of the nat. It's a totally different ball game. Whereas before, like Grandma's Denancy, yeah, it's Pika, but some of this new stuff, it's not Pika. It's like Pika, ka, 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 So how's that been for you guys? Because that's a whole different reaction. You might get someone like, someone like me who's like, oh yeah, I like Pika, and then they get in there and they put a little scorpion in their mouth, and it's like, oh my god, I thought you said you like Pika.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reasons why we wanted to do a show like this was to not only showcase but also to get the reaction that we do. And it's a genuine reaction every time. It's a big key point in our show is what the reaction is when they taste the Donny Nancy for the first time. So that's that's the unscripted part, right? We never know how much they're going to react to it. For example, one guest, Carmela, powered through it, was like, man, this wasn't bad at all. Then we have
Only
another
that.
guest, Mama Shar, who just could not handle the heat. So, really, but guest by guest, it really depends on how they handle their own heat, their own background and spice. But yeah, like you said, the hot sauce connoisseurs are trying a lot of new things now. It's not just the old school Dunny. It's not, you don't just go to the store and then just see the red hot. Everyone's used to the old stuff that they used to see, but now the hot sauce connoisseurs are constantly creating new product, and you yourself also creates new products. So that's what the whole platform, when Roki approached us with the idea, was that was the whole basis of the show. Is like, we want to get these sauces in the eyes of people so they know that it's being made, and we also want to have people eat it on camera so that they can to help these hot sauce connoisseurs share their story, share their product, and everything that they're doing and putting into the sauce themselves. That's what we want to showcase, and that's, I think that's the most fun part about the show, is seeing their genuine reaction as opposed to just getting to know the host. I mean, that's really where the hot sauce connoisseur, and then the host, I'm sorry, and then the guest connects, right, where when they start eating the sauces. So yeah, just getting their reaction, getting their genuine reaction about it, seeing how they react. And also, this is just we're showcasing it now, but we do have plans to go into greater detail, do little mini docu series of each Denancy creator
Oh
and
yeah.
how everything was created. But yeah, that's this is a great platform for us to showcase what you guys do, and how much work goes into it. And yeah, we're having a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, and we're just happy to partner up and to kind of amplify your platform on our platform. So, would you say, going back to Carmela, would you say that is she the champ of the guests that you have had? And was there any point where you're like, damn, bro, what the hell's up with this chick?
I mean, she felt bad. I mean, she was like, after the show post, she was like, man, I'm so sorry, I was so boring. And we're like, that's just a testament of how bad, how much of a badass you are, really,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
powering through those sauces. So
Mhm.
I mean, like I said, it really just comes to, well, as far as your question goes, yeah, she's the champ. I mean, we don't hand out champs of handling the heat, but as far as unfazed goes, she definitely was the
Yeah,
most
yeah,
unfazed.
yeah,
She felt it a little bit, but nothing compared to a lot of the other guests who are like actually struggling through the sauces.
yeah.
She looked like she could have gone at least 2 or 3 levels higher than what we gave her. So
Yeah, Roca, I saw you checking the jar a couple times just to make sure that she really had Denancy in there.
Yeah, no, we talked about it too, Rob and I, and we tried to do a really super local segment with Tenali Cutney, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was a fun experience, but afterwards, we thought about it, and it's like, man, it's not the same effect, right? Like Tenala, you just kind of just pop it in your mouth, but the wings, man, you're getting it all over your face, your beard, did your hands, and then all of a sudden you're wiping your sweat with your hand, and it's, you know what I'm saying? So
this is where the Chamorro trickster part comes into the that's hot part. Yeah. Right.
So-
let's talk about this episode, Senator Clinton Joe, because I got to run, but we're going to jump it up on our platforms. So how did the senator do? Because I just saw the one clip where he was like, that's hot, pwee pwee. And I know Senator Rajel a long time. I've been to a few drink outs with him, and I know he likes it hot, but just how hot does he like it?
Good, Rob. Oh, well, Clint Clint was a really good sport. Obviously, he kept it professional. He came in real nice. And then at the end of the show, I mean, it looked like, he was at a bar for a very long time.
His tie was off, vest came off.
Sweating, the hair is already. So he definitely took it like a champ, and he gave us a lot of laughter too. He does some impersonations and some voices. He's definitely somebody we definitely love to talk to again, because he just had a lot of good points. He's a man of the people, so it's what he's done and plans to do.
Well, it sounds like he doesn't like it so hot. Roke, we got to run, man, but we're going to throw it up on our KUAM News of Facebook, and we'll share it all the way. But where can people find it on your side?
Yeah, they can find it on our YouTube channel. You type in That's Hot Par, no apostrophe, no space, just one word, That's Hot Par. And you'll see our 8 episodes up there. Check them all out, man. We've come a long way in a short period of time. We'd like to thank KUAM, man. You guys, Chris, Jason, Betty over there, Sabrina, thank you guys so much for your interest in us and partnering up with us. We look forward to our future together for sure.
Yeah, I want to jump on, and then I got I don't know if I got the Chronicles podcast. It's a cannabis podcast. I'd like you to jump on that with Champ, so we'll work that out.
Right.
Thank you, Robert.
Sure. Yeah, we got you, man, Chris. We got you on our lineup, so stay ready.
Yeah, bring the heat, man. I like it hot.
Make that Antigo extra hot.
You got it. I'm gonna put like 12 ghost peppers in there extra. Thank you, Robert. Chew, Roke.
Right,
okay, right on. Man, Roke, that's on par, Mighty Purple, and of course, yes, he is the head coach of the University of Guam Triton's men's baseball team, which is going great. Maybe we'll catch up with him on that with Double D sometimes. 9:42. Good morning. Let's go ahead and turn it over to Jason Solis for our next segment, which is a sponsor.